Hi, my name's Laura. I'm a project lead from the Sydney office and I've been with Adaptivate for 2 years now. The reason I wanted to join Adaptivate was I had previous exposure with Agile, but not in a business sense. I had it in a software sense, so I was really excited to actually apply it to business. And then the second reason was to work with different clients, so not be on the client receiving side, to be on the client facing side and really engage with different industries and different people of all different walks of life. I'll talk to you a bit about some of the types of teams we're working with and some of the key insights on how Agile can apply to many people and many teams. So the current client I'm working at has many different, has quite a diverse range of teams working with us. We have everybody from really high profile projects to complex processes to designing new processes, and then we also have business as usual, which are layered within all of these teams. These teams range anywhere from 3 to 15, and some of the key insights we've found are that Agile's working really well for all of them, but very differently. So each of these teams have taken a slightly different stance on that business's way of working. So the problem that the client was facing was low transparency. So teams weren't able to see across their spectrum what work needed to be done. They didn't know what their neighbouring colleague was actually doing, and they were all running parallel to each other and not actually crossing over at any point. The next biggest thing was team morale. So there was really low empowerment with these teams. So the morale was low. People didn't even feel like they could go on holidays because they were going to come back to so much work. The next thing was no alignment. So because the teams were running in parallel, they were never coming together. So our role that we worked on with the client was we really tried to cover off 3 areas. So first was we ran an Agile diagnostic readiness assessment, and we did Agile ways of working, and then we did planning and prioritization. We ran an Agile Readiness survey. This was to help us understand the current landscape of where all of the teams were at. Then we could go in and we customised trainings and mentoring and coaching to ensure that we were giving the client a really catered and customised experience. The next thing we did was we implemented the Scrum framework and implemented Agile ways of working. The next thing we do is we work with the client on planning and prioritization. So here what we've done is we've implemented objectives and key results, so OKRs, and then we've rolled that out through a roadmap, working with prioritization and ensuring that the whole team have visibility over a year of what they need to achieve. And then we break it down by quarter, which really gives teams transparency and alignment. So week 3 is a real tipping point where we see light bulb moments of alignment. So the teams are starting on their journey, their learning curve is great, they're going through all of the trainings and onboardings and coachings, and then at week 3 they have a massive aha moment of I get it, and I can see how it's going to relate to me and I can use it in my day-to-day work. And this is where alignment happens. So we see teams then coming together and working together, and culturally then teams shifting. So we're seeing increased morale, we're seeing people talk to people that have never really spoken to them, like each other, more than a month. So directors talking to teams and coming in on a regular basis to give feedback, to test and learn, and allow teams to then go and continue to improve what they're doing. So people should come to Adaptivate for the hand-in-hand consulting and coaching. So we help clients get to a decision faster through elements of consulting and coaching and having both hand in hand. For instance, an Agile transformation, we work with all levels of the business. We're not just coming in at the team level, we're also coaching and doing some consulting with the upper level senior leaders as well to help them get to decisions faster. So with everybody that we implement an Agile transformation, it's always different. And everybody's Agile transformation will be different and should be different because every single company is different.